Picture a book with 38,000 words, but no human or machine can actually read a single sentence. This mysterious, undecipherable text remains a profound linguistic puzzle. For 600 years, this mystery has stumped everyone from ancient alchemists to modern AI systems, remaining an undecipherable enigma through centuries of study. The Voynich Manuscript is a strange, mysterious codex that breaks every known rule of linguistics and cryptography, remaining undeciphered by experts. Radiocarbon dating confirmed the vellum pages were produced between 1444 and 1438. This scientific analysis provides a definitive timeframe for the manuscript's origin. The book emerged during the early Italian Renaissance, a transformative era when profound scientific and artistic shifts were fundamentally changing the landscape of Europe. We don't just wonder what the text says, but why someone wrote it so we can't read it, investigating the true purpose behind this undecipherable code. Researchers call this unknown script Voynichese. No one can actually read it yet. For hundreds of years, scholars and cryptographers have spent centuries debating if this is a lost language, a complex cipher, or just a medieval prank. The manuscript stays in a high-security archive now. It holds a secret that survived wars, falling empires, and the entire digital age. This ancient, undecipherable text remains locked away, protected from the passage of time. This book entered the modern spotlight back in 1912, sparking decades of intense investigation. He found the manuscript in an Italian Jesuit collection, not in isolation. This discovery occurred within a larger, established archive of historical documents. This specific purchase explains why the book carries his name now. The origins of this mysterious manuscript actually predate the 20th century, existing long before modern cryptanalysis. Historical records suggest that Rudolf Duro, the famous Holy Roman Emperor, likely owned this mysterious book at some point during his reign. The emperor reportedly loved its potential value, paying 600 ducats for it. This significant sum reflected his deep interest in the manuscript's mysterious contents. Georg Berge, a 17th-century Prague alchemist, owned the mysterious manuscript before the Jesuits eventually took possession of it. Berge's deep interest in alchemy suggests the book contains significant scientific or esoteric material. Flipping through these pages reveals more than text. You are looking at a massive collection of roughly 38,000 words. The visuals are what grab your attention. Strange, dreamlike illustrations fill the book, featuring mysterious botanical and astronomical imagery. These detailed drawings show strange, alien-like plants that look nothing like any species currently living on Earth. Most strikingly, the manuscript features illustrations of human figures, including naked women in various settings. Two scribes actually shared the work on the recipe pages, showing clear evidence of collaboration. This organization proves the book was a planned, structured project, not just a random pile of notes. The manuscript ended up in its present library. In 1969, the dealer's heir, who bought it from Voynich, gave the book to Yale University. The Voynichese Rare Book and Manuscript Library holds it today, carefully catalogued as Miss 48. The illustrations suggest many different theories. We are examining various potential meanings for this text. Some think it is a natural language, maybe a dialect from a lost tongue. Others argue the text is merely an elaborate, undecipherable cipher. Some researchers argue the text is actually a constructed language, an artificial tool built for a specific goal. This mysterious cipher might be so well constructed that even modern computers still cannot break the code. Some researchers suggest the text might actually be glossolalia or speaking in tongues rather than a structured language. It might just be pure fiction, a medieval science fantasy, or a complex work of mythopoeia. Some scholars even suggest it is an elaborate intentional hoax. Historians might also find it frustrating that this is just a medieval hoax. This groundbreaking discovery fundamentally changes everything we thought we knew about the text. The 15th century codex contains astronomical charts and herbal imagery, yet its unknown script remains undeciphered by even the most advanced AI systems. While some theories suggest the manuscript is a late medieval hoax, scholars continue to debate whether it is an enciphered text or an artificial language. We codebreakers and linguists struggled with this, but modern AI might finally crack it. Using advanced neural networks, researchers hope to decode the undecipherable text. These botanical illustrations add a cryptic layer to the investigation. Most plants depicted do not match any known species found on Earth. These unusual plants are part of a collection of puzzling illustrations that remain undeciphered. Strange, circular diagrams accompany the herbal section. These intricate illustrations show biological or chemical processes that directly contradict standard medieval medical logic and established anatomical understanding. The astronomical section contains celestial charts and zodiac symbols. These diagrams don't align with standard 15th century star maps. Unidentified astrological symbols make linguistic mapping impossible. Without a Rosetta Stone, these symbols stay disconnected from any known star systems, leaving their true meaning entirely undecipherable. The pharmacology section shows drawings of vessels and liquids. Without clear labels, we cannot identify what these medicinal substances actually are. The biological section is unsettling. It shows tangled tubes and figures that look like a study of human anatomy or reproduction. These anatomical drawings ignore Renaissance medical conventions. They miss the structural accuracy seen in works by other anatomists living during that same era. The chemical section uses bizarre iconography for elements. This looks like a private, idiosyncratic system of alchemical notation. The manuscript follows a strange internal logic. Each section moves through a clear thematic progression from start to finish. This remarkable consistency proves these aren't random scribbles. Instead, they show a highly organized, intentional, and structured intellectual project that follows a clear, deliberate pattern. Chemical analysis of pigments and inks offers more clues. Finding specific mineral traces helps researchers link this manuscript to particular geographic regions. The vellum's physical decay reveals its past. Microscopic wear patterns show exactly how people handled and stored the book throughout the centuries, documenting every era of its long existence. The text and imagery work together to solve the puzzle. These illustrations often provide the specific context that the written words miss entirely, filling in crucial gaps in the narrative. We need to figure out how Voynichese characters connect to the drawings. This link determines if the text describes things or stays purely symbolic. This manuscript survived by moving through several royal libraries and private collections. It sat on the desks of various scholars and collectors over centuries. Past owners likely left physical traces of their era. Examining these specific layers helps pinpoint exactly when this manuscript was actually created. These botanical illustrations show plants that don't match any known species on Earth. This discrepancy means the artist was either documenting extinct flora or simply drawing specimens that never existed. The herbalist's drawings merge different plant parts into unrecognizable organisms. This hybridity makes it impossible to use paleobotany to find a specific geographic origin for the text. Past the botanical and biological sections, the astrological pages feature zodiacal symbols. These diagrams attempt to map planetary movements, though they don't align with any known medieval calendars. This complex astronomical data suggests the manuscript had a broader scientific use. It acted as a detailed record of natural philosophy for its era. Written in an unknown script often called Voynichese, the text remains undeciphered. No one has yet been able to understand a single sentence. The manuscript's dense structure suggests medieval scholars were more literate than we thought. Decrypting it remains a massive hurdle for both historians and modern computer scientists today. What's actually inside these pages? Is it real lost science or just a clever hoax? This mystery remains the central question for researchers studying the Voynich Manuscript. In Past It, drop your theories in the comments below. To follow new historical and scientific discoveries as they emerge, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next upload. I'll keep an eye on the Botanical Library for any new updates.